Alright, you guys, so it's your boy, Mr. Orange 9X here. And, by the way, I am standing up. I forgot to, like, move my table over, so, well, I just had just stand up. So, we're gonna be watching, we're gonna do another, we're, watching, well, so this SML reaction, we're doing another SML reaction, this video, SML Movie, Jeffy Sleepover. Now, I'm actually excited to react to this, is because this is basically, if you guys don't know, this is actually, this is basically Nintendo's first animation in an SML video. And this came out around June 3rd, 2018. So let's watch this.
Alright, class, today we're gonna be
oh my gosh, bro, it's been 19 seconds of video and then we got this.
learning anatomy of the eye. So first off, we have the sclera, it's the white part of your eye. And then we have the pupil. The pupil is the black part of the eye. And then we have the iris. The iris is the color part of the eye. My iris is brown. It might be really hard to see because I'm so Asian and my eyes are so slant. Any questions, class?
Oh, teacher, I got a question.
Ah, yes, you, dumb shit.
Okay. And also, first of all, apparently Jeffy 2018 now sounds like, Jeffy now sounds like 2016 Jeffy. Oh, should I watch the 2016 Jeffy videos? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to think about that.
What's your question?
What would happen if someone took a fork and shoved it in their eye?
Ah, yeah.
Ooh, that would be a lot of blood, Jeffy, my boy. That will be pretty much a lot of blood, my boy.
Yes, if you were to take fork and shove it in your eye, it would hurt really, really bad. But
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notification sounds.
you have two eyes for a reason. Alright, class, now let's move on to how we can use our eyes as a coin slot.
Wait, what color are my eyes, Cody?
Black.
Racist?
No, Junior, your eyes are just black. You don't have...
Cody, I'm tired of you being racist
Pupils are white.
all the time. Wait, Cody, what color are your eyes?
Hold on, let me take off my glasses. Boom!
Yep, they are white.
Eyes of an angel.
Cody, you don't have an eye color.
Yeah, I know.
What color is Ken's eyes?
Blue, which is also what he did to me last night.
Okay, and also, what the heck is... You guys see...
He blew you?
yeah, he did. And, speaking of blowing me, I'm having a sleepover tonight. You wanna come?
Also, I remember these Cody eyes. Are these actually from the Mario, universe where his name is actually Kamek? Does Kamek actually have these eyes? If he doesn't, that'll be funny.
A sleepover?
Imagine
Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah.
I don't like your parents, Cody, they're weird.
Well, that's the thing, Junior. My parents aren't even gonna be there. It's just gonna be me and Ken. All alone. We need a third wheel for our tricycle so we can get rolling.
I don't know, Cody, I don't really like sleepovers at your house.
Oh, okay. Picture this, Junior. Me, up to my neck in whipped cream, and you have to find the cherry.
I do like cherries.
Yeah.
Why do you invite Jeffy to the sleepover?
Sleepover? I wanna have a sleepover.
Sorry, Jeffy. I was hoping it would just be me, Junior, and Ken. You know, four's a crowd, three's allowed. Just have a menage a trois.
I guess I'll go, Cody.
So gay, bro. I mean, I know Cody's gay. I mean, that's the point of his character. He's gay. But, like, he is so gay.
Really? Oh my god, I didn't think you would say yes. We have to get ready, Ken. Come on.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Jeffy, how was school?
It was gay. I'd rather staple my ball sack to my leg than go back to school.
Don't
What? Okay.
say that, Jeffy.
Daddy, can I have a sleepover?
A sleepover?
Yeah.
With what friends?
I have friends.
Name one.
You.
I'm not your friend, Jeffy.
Jeffy, you got Junior, Cody, Joseph. We're not gonna count Bully Bill because he's a bully. What else? Patrick. You have a lot of friends. See, I just named 4 friends. You have 4 friends, bro. If you guys actually have a sleepover with Jeffy, I would actually have a sleepover with Jeffy. I actually never been to a sleepover.
Fine, Jeffy. Fine, Jeffy. Fine, Jeffy. Jeffy, fine, Jeffy. We're friends. We're friends, Jeffy. But look, I'm your dad, so it doesn't really count. Like, I'm talking about a real friend. Look, if you can get one friend to come over and have a sleepover with you tonight, then I'll let you have a sleepover, okay?
All right, Daddy. I just need one friend to have a sleepover with me. Where am I gonna find a friend? Oh, I know somebody who will always answer.
Dude, I haven't, by the way, I actually have Jeffy's cat piano, but I haven't used it in a while, and I think it's dead. I'm actually going to show it off to you guys. Here it is. It doesn't work. I think it might need batteries. Yeah.
"911, what's your emergency?"
Girl, I thought I told you to get dinner ready.
What the heck? What is this, the 1800s?
Help me! Girl, shut up before I go and beat you with the belt. Help me!
"Oh my god, that
That is some crazy...
sounds like a crime! I'll be right over there, ma'am!"
Hello?
Hey there, I'm responding to a domestic disturbance call I got a little while ago, and I'm here to join in. You know, throw some punches? I'm kidding. I'm actually just here to arrest some people.
Oh, well, that was just me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, actually. I thought somebody was really beating their wife. Darn. Alright, so yeah, that domestic disturbance call we
That
got
was actually kind of crazy, though. Like,
was a false alarm. Over. Sorry about the walkie-talkie. They make me carry this thing everywhere to let them know what's going on, but no more prank calls, okay?
Okay, I just really wanted to have a sleepover. So can you?
Ooh, a sleepover, huh? That sounds like fun, but sorry, kid, I can't. Crime never sleeps.
All units, please respond. We got a shooting at a gas station. Over. We need all units.
Oh my god, shots fired at a gas station? Hold on, kid. Alright, I'll be right over, and I'm bringing backup, okay? Alright, so how about that sleepover, huh?
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, Daddy, I found a friend
Working guy does not care.
for the sleepover.
Oh, you did? Who is it?
Hey there! Your kid said you've been beating on him. You think that's funny, huh? What if I started beating on you?
What's going on?
I'm just kidding, I'm just here for a sleepover.
Jeffy, you cannot invite a cop to a sleepover.
Why, Daddy? He's my friend.
He's not your friend, Jeffy.
Whoa. Are you saying cops aren't friendly? Are you saying I'm a dirty cop? Because I'm...
Right, here's the thing. Cops can be friendly, maybe. I mean, like, look at Joe Swanson. He's an awesome dude. I like him. And, cops can be friendly. If you're pushing their limits. No, you will frickin', you get messed up, you get frickin' tased. Alright, chill.
not a dirty cop. I took a shower this morning.
No, I'm not saying you're a dirty cop. I'm just saying, Jeffy, you can't invite a cop to a sleepover because he's busy. He has a job. Like, don't you have duty?
No, I already went. And I went pee-pee, too.
Ah, cop joke.
that's a cop poop joke. You should appreciate that.
Jeffy, look, he's a really busy man, and he has, like, donuts to eat or something.
Oh, don't you have ravioli or something to eat? Fat?
Fine, Jeffy. If you want to have a sleepover with him, y'all can have a sleepover, but what are you going to do in your stupid sleepover?
Pillow fight!
Pillow fight! Ow!
Have you had enough?
Look, you guys are only hitting me. How about you hit each other?
Okay, yeah, bring it on, tough guy.
Officer Guy, where the hell are you? We're getting massacred out here. Please respond.
Officer down. Ouch.
I'm the pillow fight champion of the world!
All right, Jeffy, you had your stupid pillow fight. Now what do you want to do during the sleepover?
Tell scary stories.
Scary stories? I don't know any scary stories. Do you know any scary stories?
Oh yeah, I got a really good one. Okay, so this one time I was buying Cheez-Its from a vending machine, right?
Yep, there it is. This is the very first Nintendo animation. We got Duvios, 50% off, faculty only. And I guess these are like the snacks. Oh man. When I first watched this, I was like, when I first watched this, I was like, did someone animate this? Like, imagine, like, you first seen this. Like, did Logan draw this? Imagine Logan draw this animation. I'll be crazy.
So I walk up to the machine, I put my $1 bill in, and I push B2, because that's the button for Cheez-Its. And I love Cheez-Its. And I'm thinking,
Bowser Extreme. Bowser's Juice. 20% off. That's like from a commercial video.
It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna enjoy this bag of
By the
Cheez-Its.
way, this is the old Nintendo animation.
And then the machine starts moving. It starts making noise. This is gonna be amazing, right? And then the machine, it's pushing those Cheez-Its toward me, and I'm like, yes, come to Papa. Come to Papa. And right as it's about to drop, it gets stuck.
Wait, it gets stuck?
It gets stuck. The Cheez-Its get stuck right between the glass and the shelf. And they're not dropping, they're not moving, and my mouth goes, because I just can't believe this. So I start pounding on the machine, and I start shaking the machine. And then I remember, if the machine falls on you, you can die. So
it'll crush you.
Yeah, it will. So I stop shaking the machine. And then I go and I ask my buddy Joe for some money, right? And I've already asked him for money tons of times. And he says, Guy, I can't give you any more money. You already owe me like $300. I say, Joe, it's just a bag of Cheez-Its. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just a bag of Cheez-Its.
It's like $1, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just $1. So he says, fine. And he gives me $1.
Feels like this feels like a podcast. Like, imagine, like, you're telling a story. Like, you know, podcasts is like people tell stories. This is kind of like this. Or, like, do you guys remember those animated, like, storytellers where somebody tells a story and they animate it? This is basically like this.
In quarters, okay? And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yes, this is perfect. I needed exactly $1. I'm gonna go back to that machine. So I walk up to the machine and I put each of those quarters into the machine. And I'm thinking, this is gonna be amazing. And then, much to my surprise, the coins just drop and they fall right into the change return slot. I'm thinking, what's going on? And then I noticed the machine is broken. It doesn't even have an out of order sign on it. The change is just dropping right down.
It's not even accepting coins.
No, it's just accepting bills. That's right. So I don't have any more bills, and I can't ask Joe for any more money. It's not going to work. So I'm ready to give up, right? Now I'm just walking away. And then all of a sudden,
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on.
work? So I'm ready to give up, right? Now I'm just...
Nintendo Switch, $300? Wait, is that $3,000? I think it just says $300. Oh, okay. So basically, we got a little reference from like SMLs. This is from like the time where Jeffy has like actual light switch, and it like, and they call it Nintendo Switch, and it's like $300. It's actually a light switch from that video of the Nintendo Switch.
Walking away, and then all of a sudden, I see behind me, this kid comes up to the machine, and then he puts his dollar in, and he gets 2 bags of Cheez-Its.
What, he hit B2?
He hit B2, and he gets 2 bags of Cheez-Its. His bag of Cheez-Its, and my bag of Cheez-Its that I paid for.
Well, what'd the kid do?
I walk back over to the kid, right, and I say, hey, kid, that's my bag of Cheez-Its. And he says, no, it's not. I paid for this. And I said, I don't think you understand. You see, you paid for your bag of Cheez-Its, and you got my bag of Cheez-Its free because I already put my money in and it didn't give it to me. And he's not buying it. He doesn't care, right? And he's saying, you're just a grumpy old man. Go away. So I lose my temper a little bit, and I start putting my hands on the kid. You know, I think you understand where I'm coming from, right? I'm just like, I'm grabbing the kid, and I'm strangling him just a little bit, to be honest. And then his mom comes around the corner, and she sees this, right? And she
took perfect pause frame. I think she took a little bit
freaks out. She thinks I'm just some crazy cop abusing my power. So then I have to explain to this woman, listen, you stupid punk kid stole my bag of Cheez-Its.
Well, it's not his, they were yours.
Exactly. And I'm trying to tell her that, but she's not buying it. She's just thinking I'm crazy, and she's not listening to anything I'm saying, right? So she decides to call my boss.
Well, your boss?
My boss. And so
if you guys remember SML fans back in the day, that is the blue M&M boss.
She's talking, she's like, one of your officers here is harassing my son and trying to steal Cheez-Its from him. And so I snatch the phone away from her, and I say, Chief, you know me. You know how much I love my Cheez-Its. Please tell this crazy bitch and her kid that I'm just trying to get my Cheez-Its. And he says, Guy, just leave it alone. Guy, just forget it. And I say, no. I say, no, Chief, I can't forget it. It's not even about the goddamn Cheez-Its anymore. It's about the principle of the matter. It's about the fact that this...
About the principle of the month.
Kid owes me something and he's not giving it to me. And he says, Guy, just leave right now or you're fired. So I hang up on him. And then I start to smell just a little whiff of weed on the mom, just a little bit. And then I start arresting the mom. And so then the kid goes into foster care, and guess who gets 2 bags of Cheez-Its?
Who?
Me. I get 2 bags of Cheez-Its. 2 delicious bags of Cheez-Its.
And what?
It's delicious, right? So I go back to my car, and I go back in, and I sit in there, and I turn on some Bon Jovi, and I'm
Bon Jovi.
singing while I'm eating the
You guys remembered Bon Jovi?
Cheez-Its. I'm singing, oh, we're halfway there, nom 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 nom, nom, living on a prayer. I'm chugging these Cheez-Its, right? I'm just downing them, I'm pouring them right down my throat, just like a dinosaur. I'm getting crumbs in my mustache and the seat, and I don't even care. And then, in under a minute, I've eaten the entire bag of Cheez-Its.
The entire bag?
The entire bag. And I start getting sad. And then I remember, I don't have to be sad. You know why?
Why?
Because I got another bag of Cheez-Its. So I squeeze it. I squeeze it as hard as I can until that bag pops open. And then I just pour them right down my mouth. I just start chugging those cheesy chips. It is delicious. And I'm loving it. And to this day, that was the best bag of Cheez-Its I have ever had. And I always keep an extra $1 on me, just in case. So yeah, that's the scariest story I know. And I know what you're thinking. I mean, how is a story about Cheez-Its scary? But, yeah, you never know what life's gonna give you.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why it's kind of scary. I mean, because Broken Guy choked a kid. His mom went to prison because she'd been smoking weed. And the kid went to foster care. So that's why it's scary. Okay. That makes sense.
Minute you get no bags of Cheez-Its, next minute you get 2 bags of Cheez-Its, you're in foster care and your mom's in jail. You just never know. And you never want to get between a cop and his Cheez-Its. You know what I mean? Wow, what a crappy sleepover. So what am I gonna do tonight? Let's see. You guys still there?
Good.
Guys? Well, I guess I'm off duty. Whatever.
Hey guys, it's Logan. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I want to say thank you to Nick Tendo. He's the YouTuber who made that 6-minute animation you just watched, and I can't believe he made it on such
6-minute animation. That's crazy.
just short notice. He's really amazing. Go check out his channel. Go subscribe to him. Go show my boy some love because he's amazing and he always shows up for me.
Nick Tendo is still making animations these days.
And I just can't believe he made it on such a short notice, and it was an amazing animation. And this video would have been kind of lame without the animation because it would have been Broken Guy talking for 6 minutes. And I'm sorry the video kind of felt a little rushed, but I had to go out of town, so I needed something quick. And the video turned out really funny to me. I love the animation and the story with Broken Guy. But I promise guys, starting the next video, it'll be better. 10-minute videos, everything will be good. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. And to the SML question, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and keep watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Alright, so what do I think about this SML video? What do I think about this SML video? So, I actually like this. This is probably one of my favorite SML videos. It's because, like, the reason why is because it's, like, a really interesting. Like, it's a really interesting video because, like, Jeffy, he really wants a friend to a sleepover. And then, like, he gets, like, Broken Guy, and then, like, Broken Guy, well, they have a pillow fight first, and he tells, like, a scary story. You know, he tells, like, a scary story about, like, Cheez-Its. And also, yeah, a 6-minute animation video. Like, a full-on, like, you know what's kind of funny? It started around the 6-minute mark. And it was, like, yeah, it was, like, a full-on 6-minute animation. That's actually kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, but that's kind of cool. If you guys actually want more SML videos, reactions, make sure to like and subscribe to me, and bye-bye.